Hey, it's 7 Grains of Salt. Well, some very interesting things have happened in the last couple days, and I thought I'd share them with you. Robot bus, gene registration, Kobe, and a little bit more. Might need your help. Well, this was in the paper just the past 2 days ago. Robot bus. It's working during the days, and they're allowing everyone to jump on for free. This one is in a place called Kivistö, but they also have one running in Helsinki apparently. Well, it's due to, thank goodness, these 5G towers that are just pretty much everywhere. Well, I wouldn't jump on, I don't know about you, but this is happening in our neck of the woods. I don't know if you've seen this where you are, but wow, I can't believe. They got together with Japan and they won this award. The Gacha Autonomous Bus wins the Good Design Gold Award. I'll add the link for anyone who wants to read. It's in English. Very interesting, but as I said, I would not jump on board. Well, I found this to be interesting. Hesburger, which is as big as McDonald's, basically, at least here in this country. These are two pictures from their restaurant. As you can see, the black and white, of course, and the H, which is the number 8, so infinity. Then they show the star upside down, and I did not put this upside down, so this is the floor. Oh boy, they're really showing us everything. Now, of course, we have an alien here. They've moved it around. I'm quite embarrassed by it. I don't understand why they'd have it, and yes, he is holding on to his private area. You can see how big it is compared to the cars and the people, and yeah, just unbelievable. And then this was in the paper just the last couple days ago. Who would want to buy that? Who? I don't understand. I thought of the Ankh when I look at this every day, but of course it's the anchor. I understand that. But just found it interesting, and the star upside down. Just a few pictures. And as well as these, I'm not going to go over these. These are pretty much you've seen and you know of. I mean, this looks like the skull and bones, but instead of the skull being here, we have a number 3, the C. So just found it interesting. And I showed you the picture, this one here, of the train station. I went back and took a full picture this time because no one was standing in front of it this time. So got a good glimpse of this, and still don't understand why they allowed someone to do this with Egyptian or whatever this is, but I don't understand. This is Finland. This is not going back to Egypt. This is Finland. But of course they're showing us all this because they're in line with those who are wanting us all to be one. And they're going to keep showing this so they understand that we're going to be one hive mind, as many have been quoted saying. Well, then this is going to blow your mind. This was on Text TV, which instead of watching the news, if you happen to miss it, you can read it by a click of a button on your TV. A number of genetic experts are concerned about the genome data register being prepared. Really? I wonder if this was even in talks prior to the coronavirus, or has this pushed it a little faster? The aim is to collect the finished genome in the state register so that it can be used, for example, in the prevention of national diseases. Do not go and give your blood. Do not go find out who is in your ancestry and where you come from, because they're going to use that information. I mean, they already follow us enough as it is. It's amazing and amazes me how fast and how far we've come. Have you heard about this where you live? I'd love to hear and know, because I'm just astonished, and I hope people are as upset as I am about this, and I hope they do not go forward with this. Well, then it brought me to Kobe, and I saw this in Hillsong. Why are they discussing about Kobe Bryant? I don't know. So it got me to researching two things. One, Esther Houston again, and also something that I heard on TM Films. Found it very interesting that he found this. The coronavirus is named now the COVID, right? Well, when you translate it into Hebrew and then back into English, you'll be surprised of what it spells. We're going to look at that together. And wouldn't you know, where is Kobe Bryant, his gravesite? It's in Corona del Mar. This is not coincidence anymore. This is really bizarre, to say the least. But let's check out that translation, shall we? Okay, so here we are. Let's write in COVID. This is what we get. So I don't understand Hebrew, so we're going to switch it. Kobe. Wow. Isn't that amazing? He found that, and I was just like, kudos, brother. I'll add the links below. So he has many things. If you're not following him, he researches and digs a lot. So I'll add the links. Very interesting. Yeah, I had to nitpick on Dan Bongino. I found, and I don't think I pointed this out, my husband follows him, so I'm just going to pick on him a little. The only thing I could find on Dan, since he ran for congressman, was him standing in front of a Lions Club sign, and also a Knights of Columbus. That's all. But I don't like him still. Don't know how you feel, but that's my opinion. He's very much just trying to push the left-right paradigm. There is no such thing, because they work together behind closed doors, and that's why Hillary has not gone to jail, as well as many others. But then it got me to digging in a little bit more on Hillsong. Yes, I've done many things on Hillsong, so I'm not going to go into the details. This is what I was looking into this past week, looking at why he sat in front of the 88, which is the double direction of the infinity of the universe. Found that, and also Shaking My Head Productions. They do a video on that as well. And of course, just like I did a video on Awaken, well, they have Awake, so they want to unite the people. Planet value, they want to discuss planet values at church. Well, of course, they're trying to be hip and everything else. But then I found this on her Instagram. No, I do not follow her. Every time I go in there, I can only get a few pictures down, and then it kicks me out. But this was in here, and it says, missing this one. And who is this one? This one is Martha Graeff, her modeling buddy. One of my first videos that I did on the two of them. Not very nice pictures of her, and a lot of people came against me, and I told them where to find more, and that's in Miss Who. So this was just done on February 8th. It's hard to see, but you can go look yourself if you don't believe me. And this is a recent picture of her as well. And this is Martha. She apparently was in Disney, I guess, but yeah, she has the son. But they have the Miss Who, so you can find that information, and it's 00. But it got me to looking a little deeper. So I tried to find some information, and let me share with you what I found, and I'd love if there are some diggers who can find, because I don't know how to find information. Well, you've seen how she goes to Burning Man, this Martha, and she's also still modeling in Lauren's World. Haven't seen much on Miss Houston, but it doesn't mean that they don't own still the company together. Houston Graeff LLC, which means principals. Well, they own quite a lot of things together. Now this is under De Paula Lima Esther, R. To me that means AKA Esther Houston. Esther Lima is her maiden name. Very interesting, but the company name is Houston Graeff. And Martha Graeff and her had the company Miss Who. Look how much Martha's place in Miami costs. $13 million. So I'm wondering, is Hillsong's money going to support Miss Martha Graeff? Or is this still from their Miss Who, where I see no evidence that they have a fashion line company still together? And this is why I would not give to Hillsong And if you are still continuing to give, you should really think about that twice as hard. But I'm going to show you where I found the information, which is here. I can add the link as well. See, Houston Graeff. There's other companies as well. But this one's active. It is showing active. The address. And this is upside down. I don't know why, but this is off the coast, east coast of Miami. 13 million. Wow. This must be Esther Houston's place in New York. Worth $2.5 million, right? Pastor needs to own a $2.5 million home. And her good buddy, this looks plain and simple in the front, but the back view, and I got a few other pictures, 13 million. So this is where your money, your good church money might be going, but I'd love help on that because I don't know how to dig any further than that. Well, that's all for today. This week was winter vacation for the kids, so I'll be catching you guys next week. Crazy times, chaotic times, but stay close to the Lord, and He'll keep us safe throughout whatever is ahead. God bless. Take care.